So the final whistle has gone at Adams Park, and Blackburn Rovers return from the international break on the back of yet another defeat, which makes it, one win in 30 matches, an absolute poor performance, not only today, but this back end of the season. It's been absolutely woeful, nothing to get excited about. And to be fair, this performance ranks as probably one of the worst. Unbelievable, of course. Wycombe fully deserved the 3 points, even though the game was pretty dire all across the board. One statistic that does ring supreme with Rovers is possession, but guess what? We did absolutely nothing with it. There's no plus points to me. The only plus point was the seemed composure from the centre-backs from Rovers, but guess what? We were dealt with a one and only blow on the 47th minute, straight after half-time, from Fred Onyedinma from a set piece, which of course I think where the goals were going to come from was set pieces. We did see a fair few of those for Wycombe today, 7 at least corners and quite a few long-range free kicks, and they made them count. And Rovers were just clueless. We had no pizzazz about us, despite a positive-looking 11, and we've seen that in recent occasions, of course. When we look at the 11s, we see, this is a good 11, strong 11. We got a chance here, but guess what? We're finding out, even with a strong 11, that we can't compete anymore. I don't know why, but it's the nature of the beast. So let's take a look at some of the stats and figures then, of course, as we head out of this match, of course, into of course another busy day or busy weekend. So here are those key figures. Of course, 11 shots for Rovers. Believe it or not, to be fair, I can't even remember any of them. Absolutely clueless. 2 of those on target, and again, I don't really remember any of them at all. Of course, no Adam Armstrong leading the charge as well. Rovers were that dire. Of course, quickly the starting 11s as well. We'll take a look at this in a bit more detail in the detail review, but ultimately Rovers were shite, absolutely shite. We had Kaminski between sticks, Douglas at left back, Costello at right back, who was taken off injured, and despite him being on or off the field, we were never going to get a goal. Harwood, Bellis, Lennon, Rothwell, Tribund, Holby, of course Gallagher, Brereton and Elliott, and that's a key thing. That I think if we played another 30 minutes, we wouldn't have scored anyway. There was nothing exciting about that game that gave me the belief that we're going to get anything out of it. Of course, this was an opportunity for us to climb the table, maybe get above Bristol City, but unfortunately we couldn't do that. Of course, teams below us also picking up points as well, and of course we are now just 1 win away from dropping down to at least 18th in the table. Goodness gracious me. And you know what? Who knows? Rotherham do have games in hand, and if they were to win all of those, that gap starts to become a little bit more ominous as well. The future does not look good as well for Rovers. Of course, our next match is against Bournemouth, who are of course high-flying themselves with a win today, I believe. And of course then we take on Cardiff, also competing for bigger honours as well. So yeah, not great for Rovers. In fact, I'm surprised that Moby will still be here at the end of this match. Of course, I think this is a situation that you would say it requires some answers. I think of course we'll get the stereotypical post-match thoughts from Moby, but it won't answer anything at all. It will just paper over the cracks. He'll be saying that we deserve something out of the game, but ultimately that's lies, that's false, that's a falsehood. I think we didn't deserve anything out of this game, and I think if we got a point or anything more than that, then we would have robbed Wycombe blind. Today I think Wycombe were more passionate. The players were playing for the badge. Of course, they're scrapping for their lives down there, and right now we don't have anything to fight for. We're not in, of course, a push for the top 6, and right now we're not in a relegation matter, but of course that could all change very, very soon. We've got 2 games which are very, very losable, and they should also be games that are very, very winnable. I was hoping that we would pick up 3 points against Wycombe to buoy us on to take on Bournemouth with a bit of positive mentality, of course, but unfortunately that's not the case. This now adds another big fat defeat to our column, and what is it now? We have lost 17 matches this season, and of course just 1 win in 13 games. Goodness gracious me, it's a diabolical stat. Any other job, any other league, any other position around the world of football would ask questions about this, but us, the joke of the Football League, of course, we'll just say, you know what, let's forget about it. It's okay. There's another game on Monday, and that's Bournemouth. And guess what? If we pick up a draw against that, you know what, all will be nice and rosy again, and then Rovers will be just the ball with the Venkies will be all fair enough. Okay, we got a good point against high-flying Bournemouth, but it's not good enough for me. And I've given Moby my backing. I've said, you know what, as long as you can beat the points tally, you'll be all right. And I did say beating Wycombe was paramount. It was absolutely paramount. Not a draw. Definitely not a defeat. But we had to beat Wycombe. Of course, now we go into the Bournemouth game. I think I might have said a draw against Bournemouth, but it now means we have to win, and that, even if a win, it does point us behind, a point behind. To be fair, I don't think I've got any. There might be one or two games that we might pick up anticipated point. But that all becomes void now. I think, to be fair, realistically, to better last season's tally is shot to shit. And to be honest with you, I think there is no other way now. There is no other way to end this campaign strongly. Of course, if we leave Mowbray in the helm, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You know what? I cannot see anything happen. Anyway, I'll digest about this a little bit later on in the detailed review. But until then, though, I'm going to let you get out of here. Of course, it's miserable times. It's supposed to be Good Friday. It is now miserable Friday. But let not that deter your weekend. Of course, it is Easter. Try to celebrate. Try to enjoy the weekend, of course, for what it is. Don't let the Rovers get you down. Don't let the Mowbray get you down, of course. But hopefully we can bounce back quickly on Monday, because of course there is no time to wait. Games are coming thick and fast, and we'll do it all again, of course, on Monday. Again, detail review later. Of course, match preview for the Bournemouth game will be on probably by tomorrow, if not sooner than that. Until then, though, keep your chin up, boys, and we go again Monday. Pissed though, still raging, but we go again.